back to another video. So in today's video, we're gonna be talking about something that I think is a good topic to talk about. Today we're gonna be talking about whether or not Kenshiro is the best style for Project Baki 2 right now. So there are a lot of candidates for the best style in Project Baki 2, but I think Kenshiro is probably one of the best ones in Project Baki 2 right now. So we're gonna be talking about whether Kenshiro possibly is still the best, or whether Kenshiro is the best style in the game. So we're gonna talk about it. It's mainly just gonna be me talking about it. So yeah, we're gonna have future 1v1s with Kenshiro. So we're gonna set up fights with Kenshiro versus Gojo. We already had Kenshiro versus Aizen. We're gonna have Kenshiro versus Gojo. Kenshiro versus the father style, or Yujiro. And we're gonna have Kenshiro versus other styles that are I consider overpowered. And then if Kenshiro beats all of them, then I guess Kenshiro is gonna be the best. Well, right now I think Gojo is number one. So if he beats Gojo, I think he's already gonna be the top one best style. Some people argue that it just depends on the player or the user, but I think that's cap actually, because I think that the style that you have definitely does play a big role. Like, can you beat a Kenshiro user with Street Fighter, even if the Street Fighter user was like the best Street Fighter user out there? Meanwhile, a mid Kenshiro user can beat the best Street Fighter user just because Kenshiro just does have that many moves. Same way that if a style is just better than the other style or more overpowered and unbalanced, it's just gonna be more overpowered. So that's what we're gonna be talking about. That's what we're gonna try and establish here, whether or not Kenshiro by itself, skills not included, is the best style in the game. So we're gonna talk about what it has. So like it's gonna be like a showcase, but more of a discussion. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Before we do that, let's roll the intro, guys. Okay, so now that the intro is done, let me just check Discord just in case. Let's just check Discord. Okay, let's just check Discord. Okay, so I checked Discord. So it looks like there is no nerf to Kenshiro yet. Okay, I'm not seeing any nerfs to Kenshiro. I think it's already nerfed in rank, so Kenshiro is already gonna be weaker in rank. So if you're like wondering why Kenshiro does not do the same damage in the background noise, that's gonna be because Jello made sure to nerf Kenshiro in ranked already because, well, it's overpowered. But I think it still does the same thing here. Now the first mode for Kenshiro, I would say, is, or the first swap for Kenshiro, first style for Kenshiro, is not that bad, but I would say it's pretty bad. I mean, I would say it's not even close to the level of Kenshiro mode swap or the second Kenshiro. I think it's just much more powerful than the first swap. So if we're gonna talk about the first swap, there's really not much in the first swap that's actually worth using. So let's just go to the second swap, which is where everything just changes. Okay. So in the first swap, we have the normal Kenshiro, where in my opinion, it's pretty bad. But when you go over to the Kenshiro swap, this is where you're gonna have to start crazy moves. Like for example, let's use, oh my goodness, I have a very high ping by the way, I like 300. Let's use the third move here. As you guys can see there, the damage it does is half the karate kids or the karate students. So yeah, okay, so sorry guys for that background noise. So as you guys can see, Hakuto Technique 2 in the mode swap actually does a lot of damage. It does a lot of damage. It's good enough to do half the damage of karate student. So I think it did not hit them anyways. So the third move here is also better because it's similar to the Moon Knight's move or Yagami's move as well, where you smack the ground and cause like a crater that will knock back people. That's pretty great. And yeah, pretty good. Now, as you guys can see right there, C move and every move in Kenshiro in general is just very busted. But I just want to show you guys the 100 crack snap is in one of these karate students. I just haven't been lucky enough to land it. Okay, so when you get that Umaiwa mo Shinderu thingy, so let's just get this guy to come close. So as you guys can see right here, Umaiwa mo Shinderu, and he's gonna say Nani, Nani, and then okay, as you guys can see right there, he did like 50% HP, so I think it's been nerfed a bit because it used to do a lot more damage, but it does like it does a lot still. It still does a lot. It still does a lot. So yeah, it's still good enough. You can still like one-shot people with it. I don't think it's like Similar to Crippling Rush when OG Formless before the nerf. You know, if you guys remember, if you're an OG Project Baki 2 player and you guys remember the Crippling Rush Formless pre-nerf, that that thing, bro, was very busted. You land that once in a 1v1 and you practically won. Like, there's really nothing much that they can do about it. Land that thing once in a 1v1 and you have won. So we also have this now in Kenshiro, which it's pretty good. Let's try and do that one more time. Or let's do the third move first as well, actually. And then let's try to do it. Let's see how much damage it will do. Okay, so we land the first move, Omae wa Mashinderu, Nani, and yeah, it does like a lot of damage. So if you use this third move then first move, it will almost one shot them. And you can start with the V move. So if you do that and then use like the third move M1 combo and then use this first move, it's pretty good. So as you guys can see, it's actually very good. It's also probably going to be very good for grinding. Let's actually go to the Romanians to test that one out. So we're gonna go to the Romanians right now to test it out, because I think it's gonna be probably one of the best styles for grinding the Romanians now. Probably the best style for grinding Romanians, not gonna lie. So I'm just, you know, do this. Okay, editor, please, let's do this. I wanna switch to when we're in the Romanians. So alright, so I decided to try it in the Muhammad Ali fans as well. So we're gonna try it with the Muhammad Ali fans. So as you guys can see there, C move does a lot of damage, and when combo them, block, then they do that, then Z, and then Omae wa Mashinderu, you could also hit them, Nani, and then, and as you guys can see, they took some damage. Okay, as you guys can see, it's really good for farming now. So let's try and do that with the Romanians again. So, editor, for real this time, okay? So take me to the Romanians, please. Right, so we're here at the Romanians. Let's try and fight this guy right here. This Jetstream Sam looking Romanian warlord. So, first, use that. Use the first move. Yo, Romanian warlord is still tanky. Okay, Romanian warlord still pretty tanky. So, let's dodge and then use the first move. He's gonna say, Omae wa Mashinderu. Run around. He's gonna say, Nani. Oh, see? See how much damage that did to him? See that how much damage that did to him? So as you guys can see, it's pretty busted. Even for farming and grinding, it's pretty busted. So just smack him a few more times. If he comes back to me, I'm just gonna like do that and then just like do this and then boom. Okay, so first dodge, use the third move, and then dodge, and then use the first move. Wait for him to say Omae wa Mashinderu. And then that, and then M1 combo him, then use V, then he's done. Also, by the way, one thing I wanted to add as well, one thing that I really wanted to add as well, is that you can actually use the mode, or the mode activation to damage them. So watch this. Press the mode, that will damage them. So not only do you have a buff, you can also use it to damage them. So yeah, also the mode is also one of the best modes out there. It's like a free X Yagami. If you guys remember X boost of Yagami Snake in the Yagami Snake swap, it gives you dodge, and on top of that dodge, it gives you a permanent 20% increase in life. Okay, first time you use this mode, it's gonna give you a permanent 20% increase in life. So I think it's been nerfed. The duration of it has been nerfed, but the increase in life that you get from this is pretty good. I have like 1,200 durability right now with nano machines. So imagine and look at how much less damage it does to me. Okay, so let's actually test that out real quick. Let's actually test that out. So I want to be very thorough with this discussion, because I want to prove my point that yes, Kenshiro might actually be the best style since Gojo. So yeah. So let's actually go back to the Romanians again. So editor, one more time please, I guess. Alright everybody, so we're back in the Romanians now. So let's actually do that. So this is how much damage he does to me without the permanent boost in HP. So he does a lot of damage. As you guys can see, he does a lot of damage. Use X. Sorry. Use X here. Sorry. As you can see over there, guts permanent, 20% max health boost on the first use per life, plus various other buffs. Okay, damage me boy, come here. So as you guys can see, it does not heal you, but you do get a HP boost. So as you guys can see, I'm taking way less damage now. It's not way less damage, but it's actually noticeable enough for me to see it. I'm seeing a lot of difference there. It's not super big, but it's actually big enough that you'd notice it. So that's pretty great. So you can be very tanky and deal a lot of damage. That's a perfect combination right there. So as you guys can see, perfect combination in my opinion. Although the duration for the mode is pretty short, it's still pretty good. As you guys can see, it does a lot of damage regardless of everything. So it also stays, by the way. As you guys can see, I'm taking less damage still. Well, at least that's what the style description or skill description says. Permanent 20% max health boost. So it says permanent, so it doesn't mean on the mode only. So if it's permanent, that means even without the mode, you're gonna get 20% max health boost. Which honestly, I guess that's pretty great. So yeah, that's gonna be it guys for this video. Honestly, I think Kenshiro is probably the best style right now in Project Baki 2. Because right now, there's just no other style that can compete besides Gojo. Which we will be seeing the 1v1 of that. We will be seeing a 1v1. Just stay tuned guys. And that's gonna be it guys for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out everybody. And also subscribe to my channel guys. We're very close to 3K. Road to 3K everybody. 3K. Okay. Road to 3K. Road to 3K. Like and subscribe guys. Peace out. See you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching.